Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second season, episode 10 of Yakusoku no Neverland. I kind of screwed up saying that a little bit, but let's just keep moving forward. Now, last episode, we kind of put a stop to the whole attacking the demon village thing, and we learned a little bit about something called the Lamdo project, something like that. Basically, drugging up kid brains to make taste better, develop something like that. Something that's not very positive, to be sure. And we got news about, because we monitor the radio and all that, we got news that the kids getting shipped out and we gotta go rescue them, but it's probably a trap, but we're going anyway. And there was something at the end there that was probably betrayal, so things are not looking good for us, is kind of my overall point. So yeah, let's just cross our fingers and hope for the best in whatever happens. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Aniplex. Bum 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 bum. And flowers. Is that Mujiko we see there in that one shot with like hands and blood dripping through it? I think it might be. No, never really noticed that before. Never clicked in my head. But that would make sense because she is the one with the special blood, right? As a general rule, I try not to pay too much attention to openings of plot focused shows, to avoid spoilers. I am tired, but we do have anime to watch, so. Okay. It sounds even harder than I thought it was. Yeah, gatekeepers generally keep them gates. Whew, yeah, that's more than we can handle. Well, I kind of figured you were after that. Don't tell them that. Still getting used to that. Where am I, Isabella? Everybody wants Norman. Okay, it's a bit of a creepy look you got on your face there. But just, all I'll say is I hope we know what we're doing with this. Uh, very different sort of reaction from him, understandably, but amusing nonetheless. Careful. It's alright. Of course we are. Okay. Getting shipped out, if when you know the truth, is a very unpleasant experience. Straight up hot air balloons. I mean, we work with what we got. It's kind of cool in its own way. Big smiles. You don't know what's happening, children. Please stop being so happy. Man, just watching this familiar trek. The demons even really need weapons. I mean, what are the small children gonna do to them? That would necessitate weapons to defend themselves. Like, they're already big, they got teeth and claws, this is kind of my point. It's like needing a riot gear for dealing with your toddler. Okay, I guess that answers that question. Fair enough. Fair enough. They got me there. You win this round, demons. Okay, that didn't look too bad as a crash. But I'm sure this is all according to plan, so I'm not too worried. Yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, definitely according to plan. Just, it was like, that was a good plan. I mean, that part of it at least. Well, that one apparently had someone. And yeah, Spear might also come in handy against, other demons, but wow, they can fight actually a lot better than I thought they could. We don't call them that, but maybe. There you go. I almost expected it to blow up there. Wow. Don't yell over something like that. I thought you were in trouble. I'm already very nervous about this operation. Ow. And we really do have all sorts of stuff, don't we? My eyes! Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, that's gotta be really embarrassing for a demon, getting beaten and tied up by small children. Yes. uh, yeah, we're just secret. Please don't draw attention to yourself. Is she aiming for the camera? She was aiming for the camera. Yeah, here's where it comes. But they still told them about the drug, though. I still think, was there a point to that? That's the only thing that confused me a little bit. But get wrecked. Yeah, we're just taking care of all the security cameras. We don't need those here. It just look kind of funny with bows and arrows. Yeah, I didn't hear it. Let me in on the secret. What's up, Emma? I just hope everything goes well. I'm still very nervous. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we did when we escaped, right? So, round 2. Actually kind of have chills now. Let's go. Let's see how good the sisters are at Onigoko. Apparently not that great. They kind of suck. Oh, jeez. Just pile of corpses all around. I mean, they're probably not dead, but it could be. Okay. So we're not stuck or anything. Oh, this is a room. Looks like a boss room. You know, the kind of place, like I mean video game terms when I say that. Just very large doors, big fancy looking open space. Emma. Just dived right in there. Yeah, just because poor Phil's been, he was left behind, and all this time probably wondering how they've been doing. I wish I remembered half these names. Oh wow, we actually all got here. Looks like. Now I'm expecting things to go wrong. Small army of children here. That's not good, is it? Yeah, here it comes. This is where the boss shows up. And this is exactly what I was waiting for. Gonna be freaking Isabella walking up there. Mama with her assault rifle up there. And he's here too. Norman knows him well. Well, we don't really listen to Mom anymore. Not since we find out she feeds us to demons. Definitely caused a rift in our relationship. But I mean, we don't have a lot of choices. We're a bunch of kids. We have the low ground. We have arrows. They got fancy guns. We're not in a good negotiating position. I hope we have at least one more trick up our sleeves, but I don't know what. She told you. Wait, what? Really? Is Isabella really making a play here? Well, really? Looks like we have like a straight up coup here. Well then. This is a good start to mending that rift. We both hate this guy. I mean, how far do you expect to get with that? Oh, really? Wow, okay. Man, how the turns have tabled. Well, Peter, do you have any other tricks up your sleeve? Because I'm worried you might. No, you. No. Uh, we might do that anyway. You're just asking for a bullet, aren't you? Because that's how you get a bullet. Or we did. Man, how many tables can turn in one episode? That sounds better to me, but maybe not to you. This is where they are. These are the good kind of reinforcements. Oh, looks like we found a way inside. Hello. Bet you wanted to see us. Wouldn't you like to know? It's okay. Chill. He's good. He's friend. Don't shoot. Yeah. Have another demon vouch for the one demon being good. That would certainly help, yes. Yeah, we got that, what was it called? Evil something or other blood? I can't remember what they called it, but yes, evil blood. That. It's quite good. It's good stuff. I imagine, yeah. That system it kinda sucked. And this seems like a really big development to happen all of a sudden. Like, I feel like this should have taken a couple more episodes, but I guess it's fine. Your services are no longer required. I wouldn't want to touch this man's hand. Like the guy's pretty scummy. Are you sure we can't just kill him? I mean, I know that kind of goes against some themes of the show, but I still just one arrow. Just that's all I ask. The right spot. That was a pretty hype episode. It just felt like we just kept throwing down the Uno reverse cards. Like that's kind of what it felt like. Like aha, no aha to you. That sort of thing. It was very interesting course of events throughout this episode, where I couldn't tell who was on top at any given time. Who, you know. Who was playing into whose hands? That's the phrase I was looking for. Right. So that was the 10th episode of Yakusoku no Neverland Season 2. And like we thought from the last episode, I mean, last episode made it pretty clear what this episode would focus on, and that is rescuing the children, right? We hear they're getting shipped out. We gotta go save the day. I mean, pretty straightforward. In last episode, they made it seem like Vincent was betraying us, but they clarified that pretty quickly in this episode, with showing Norman nearby him as he's doing it, making it clear that it's all according to plan. I just wasn't quite sure how that helps, really. But yeah, I'm sure they thought through all these steps and stuff. I'm not gonna question their strategies. But we did have that, and then we had a lot of setup preparations, and then we had the hot air balloons going up, and we had our attack. Some of the hot air balloons apparently just had bombs in them, just going boom when the demons got too close. It was pretty funny how I questioned why they needed the spears, and then like, what, 20 seconds later they start chucking them at the balloons. You know, that was really amusing. But also, yeah, even though a lot of the children probably can't 1v1 the demons, I mean, the, what do they call them? The random, whatever, rejects, like, they can fight definitely pretty well, for sure. So I guess against them in particular, they could use weapons. But I think one of them even got beat with just like a pipe, you know? I think it was Ray that did that with a pipe, just, yeah. I guess you should never underestimate your opponent. I think that might be one lesson from the episode. But I mean, seeing Phil again was pretty great because, like I said, Phil, we left him behind initially because we couldn't take everyone, so he kind of got upgraded from being just another one of the children to a much more important position. And he's been there this whole time, definitely wondering what's going on with everyone else, because I don't think they kept into contact with him. That probably would have been difficult to do, so there probably was none of that. So if that's the case, and as far as Phil knows, they could all be dead in a ditch somewhere, and he wouldn't know. So having them actually come back and reestablish contact with him, a pretty special emotional thing for sure. So that was nice. They finally got to have this big old reunion. Many tears were shed. Phil was, of course, very, very worried as soon as they started to do the whole shipping out thing. Everyone else like, yay, adoption or whatever. And Phil's like, no, that's not what's happening, guys. No, this is not good. This is not something to smile over. That's kind of what's going on in Phil's head, I think. So we had that going on. And then we eventually got into the big old room. And that's when, you know, tables started getting flipped. Because we're all together, we're here, so we're feeling pretty good about ourselves. And then the thingy doesn't work, the lever switch, whatever that thing was, probably a lever. And then we have the sisters and everyone just show up with guns, and they have the high ground, so we knew we were boned pretty thoroughly there. And even Grandma Isabella popping up and freaking Peter over there. At this point, it's like, we lose. I mean, what could we possibly do about this? Like, we've been cornered. We're definitely way outpowered here. I mean, a bunch of children with bows and arrows, a bunch of adults with like assault rifles or whatever they got. I don't know guns, so I call them assault rifles. They have them up there. You know, what do you do at that point? You just kind of give up, really. So I knew there had to be something that we have up our sleeves, because otherwise the show would just kind of end here, right? Like, we lose. So I was kind of waiting for something to happen. I just had no idea what it would be. Like, I couldn't even really venture a guess. And then suddenly, like, Isabella points the gun at Peter. And then I'm sitting here thinking, oh, well, I guess maybe Isabella decided she's had enough of bending over backwards for these people and decided to just, you know, do what she wants to do what she feels like she should do. But then we have like all the other sisters doing it too, and then it has this full-on coup kind of thing to it. And Peter's getting all panicky, but he's like, "No, you don't actually win because we got reinforcements and stuff. I had the last laugh, ha ha ha." And then turns out the reinforcements that were coming were actually just civilians that are on our side and not yours, that are in there kind of blocking your reinforcements. So, you know, like the table just keeps turning and all that. So by the time the episode ended, I mean, we were pretty much in the advantage point, right? I'm pretty sure we have Emma just slowly walking over to Peter, like, and that was fully animated too, just really getting across the importance of that, you know, showing Emma being Emma, you know, Emma still offering a hand towards the anime, as of course she does, as opposed to the arrow that I would offer him. But this is Emma. We didn't actually get any kind of response from him. We cut off before we got to that point, but he's not, I doubt he's going to, you know, be amiable. Is that the word for it? Like, I doubt that anything positive is going to come from that. If anything, he's the kind of person that will just at the last second pull a knife out of his shoe and stab Emma or something. That's more what I expect from this kind of person. But we'll have to wait and see in the next episode. It's just good to finally have Isabella on our side again. She was the main antagonist of season 1. Well, like the direct antagonist, frontline antagonist, whatever you want to call it, the person that we were directly in conflict with through season 1, and now she's back to literally being by Emma's side. You know, actually someone we can happily call Mama again. But when the episode ended, we're all still here, so tables could still flip again. Turns good table for sure, and I am prepared for that. But currently, it's looking pretty good. Like, we have a real chance. I mean, turning the people on our side, the citizens, getting people, you know, understanding that the whole evil blood from Mujika is a lot better than the current farm system and stuff, and even better than the drug enhanced brain thingy that Peter was trying to do. Like it's just better. So we wanna do that. Peter's trying to hold on to the old way of things, sitting there all like, but 1,000 years argument fight thingy. Don't you know why you do this, guys? He's he's not super accepting of what the new world we're trying to forge together. So I don't think that's going to change, but we'll see. We'll see. And I think that's pretty much all I got to say on the episode. It was a pretty exciting one for sure. And on a pretty positive note, all things considered, we got everyone back together and nobody I care about died. So overall, definitely a good episode in that regard. And next week, we'll see how things go from here. So until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.